telling you the necessity and the importance of this particular workshop or 360 degree. Purely we have come back to you because after the initial webinar which was done, and it was expected that you people would be getting into registration. The registration is rather, if I would say, very minimal. There seems to be an attitude of total ignorance, or if I may say, very casual approach towards what we at AICTE are trying to do. The maximum I can do is, after the webinar, I am now trying to also get people involved and get you a workshop for physical registration. This is the last time that from AICTE we would be coming and addressing your state for any activity on this 360 degree feedback. After that, whatever activity or whatever sequence will be there and whatever issues will be coming, it will rest up to you and your institute coordinators to personally handle them. And then please resort on mails. We will try to address it on mails. But under no circumstances, we at AICTE will be having another set of webinar or a workshop for the state of Haryana as far as this specific topic of 360 is concerned. Please appreciate and understand. We involve a lot of people. We involve people all the way from US in this kind of activity. And every time when we wish to do something, unless and until the result is seen on ground, either that activity is not understood, or that activity is very carelessly taken, or there seems to be an absolute lack of concern or an attitude issue towards execution. Notwithstanding, it's our duty and we are duty bound towards improving the complete quality in the technical education, and this being one of the subjects, it is my sincere request and a humble submission that please go through this particular activity of physical registration. As please appreciate and understand, from 1st April onwards, everything is becoming compulsory for the purposes as defined earlier. All those who will do it, they end up benefiting. All those who are still remaining ignorant, my request to you is either get in touch with us on mail, or you can contact your neighboring institutes. The methodology for doing it. We welcome Mr. Avinash Kulkarni, sir. And we very frequently involve you in these activities. We welcome Rakesh Khatri.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Very, very good afternoon, Rakesh. And we once again welcome Shubhangi and from my office.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am. And from my office, always, you know, the girl remaining in the background, Miss Priyanka, the backbone of this complete activity from AICTE. Welcome, Priyanka, also. Without wasting any further time, I would now request the complete team of Avinash Kulkarni, sir, to please take on and ensure the physical registration of the institutes as far as this 360 degrees concerned. All the best, and over to Avinash Kulkarni, sir.
Sir, good morning from USA and good afternoon to all the colleges in India. You're welcome to this wonderful event that AICTE has arranged. And as Colonel Venkat said, this is to give you a detailed understanding of how to use the system that AICTE and Smart Cookie has created. The system is primarily meant for rewarding and recognizing teachers for the good work that they do. And I'm going to request Mr. Rakesh Khatri, who is our technology officer, to walk you through the steps of uploading the data, how to activate your account. AICTE has pre-registered all of you, and you can use your authorized email ID and the password as Rakesh Khatri sir would explain. And once you log into the system, how you would upload the data so that students can be authenticated, teachers can be authenticated, and student-teacher relationships can be validated when the students are giving feedback to the teachers. So, Rakesh Khatri sir, please go ahead and make the presentation.
Thank you, sir. Welcome everybody from the state of Haryana today for this workshop. Today we will see how we are going to activate, register yourself onto the portal. All of you would have received the Word document that was sent to attached with the presentation. I do believe you all have your email IDs that are registered with AICTE. Please follow this link. Go to this link www.bit.ly/AICTE-360-degree feedback. The one that was given to you. Please visit this link. We will go hand in hand with everybody. I will put this on chat also right now. If everybody can go to this link, I will take you through step-by-step process of what you are supposed to do, and we will try and address questions and colleges that are unable to activate their account. So please visit this link that has been put in chat. Once you have visited this link, please click on School Admin, Institute Admin that is there. You will land up to this login page that would be there. In the login page, please type in the email ID that has been registered with AICTE. In the school ID, institute ID, you are going to put the AICTE permanent ID, the PID. AICTE permanent ID is what you are going to put in here. And the password would also be the same. You are going to put in the same password as what is your AICTE PID. I will repeat, the email ID is the email ID that you have given to AICTE at the time of registration. The school ID, institute ID, and the password for the first time will remain your AICTE permanent ID or the AICTE PID. This is only for the first time. Once you have typed these two, please click on login. Once you click on login, you will land at the terms and conditions page. Please scroll down and accept the terms and condition that is there. Once you accept the terms and conditions, you will be asked to enter your new password. This new password will be used for login. Update your password and you will be logged into the system. All those who are unable to log in and are getting different error messages, I suggest you put them in the chat box and we will go ahead by activating each of you. The process of activation registration is very simple. You simply need to accept the terms of condition and your account will get activated. I request all those who are unable to activate their account, please put in your AICTE PID that is there and what is the email ID that you are trying. We will rectify and see, we will check and see if those IDs are the same email IDs that are registered over here. I will wait for a couple of minutes for people to log in. I see about 3 colleges successfully activating themselves. Yes, Dr. Arshi Sharma, I will repeat the entire process again. For the benefit of everybody, I will again uh, uh, run through the procedure. So if you go onto the link, click on school admin as the link. Once you are in the school admin as the link, you can say allow access to your location. In the email ID, please enter the email ID that has been registered with AICTE. Your school ID would be the AICTE permanent ID that has been allocated to you, the AICTE PID. That is what you will use. And the password for the first time will still be the same. That will be there. So you will be entering in both the places the same username and password that will be there. The AICTE PID, the AICTE permanent ID will be the ID that you will type both the places. Once you click on login, you will land up at a page where it will ask you for your terms and conditions. This is only one time it will ask you. This I have repeated on request of on the request in the chat by Dr. R.C. Sharma. I'm showing you the process again. Here, after the terms and conditions button comes, please click on accept. Once you accept the terms and conditions, it will ask you to type in the new password. Please type in the new password, reconfirm your password, and update them. Once you update your password, you will be on the dashboard. A question from Government Polytechnic, Dhamalwas. You put your email ID. Please put in your AICTE PID so we can verify whether this email ID is there as part of your AICTE registration.
And Rakesh, you do cover the forgot password portion also.
I will do that.
People forget the password they select.
For Rajiv Sardanaji, the first time password is your AICTE PID, AICTE permanent ID that is there. That is your first time password. For Government Polytechnic Damalwas, you will have to send in an email to the email ID AICT 360 degree FDC 360 degree at AICT-India.org with your the AICT permanent ID with your email ID and your name of the college. Please send an email to FDC 360 degree at AICT-India.org. We will check out what is there with this account. Dr. R.C. Sharma, if you can put in your AICTE PID, we will check out your email ID in the system. Pradeep Dayaji, you also, sir, please, if you could put in your AICTE PID. Dr. R.C. Sharma, I have sent you the email ID that is currently registered with AICTE. Please use this current email ID that I have sent to you. Ruchidwaji, we will tell you what next needs to be done as to how you will get data uploaded into the system. What you are going to do next is what I'm going to show you out. All the figures will show you 0 because now is when we will be creating the data set for your set of colleges. We will ensure that the other colleges get activated, and then I will show you the process of the upload panel as I had last time shown you. Even the document that was sent to you covers how you can go ahead and upload, create the Excel files. We'll do a small poll and we will see if what kind of systems you have. I will take you through step-by-step process how this is done.
Rakesh, Dr. Sharma wants to know where did you send the ID?
On the chat, Dr. R.C. Sharma, I have sent on you on the chat itself a private chat to you that tells you what is your email ID. Yes, Rajkumar Das ji, everything will be showing you 0. You will be uploading. I will be showing you how the data will be uploaded on the platform. Ashish Mehta ji, if you can confirm, yours is Government Polytechnic Shrigra Katihal. I have sent you the email ID, Ashish Mehta ji, which you need to use to log in into the system. I have about 13 colleges so far successfully activating themselves. Surinder Kumar ji, please, if you could send in the AICTE permanent ID, please. Ashish Mehta ji, with the same the email ID that I sent you, use that, put in your AICTE ID as your school ID and the password the same. You should be able to log in. both the password and this is the same. Please log in with it and you should be able to log in with it. Surinder Kumar ji, your email ID looks to be correct. Please use the same user ID and the password to log in. You should be able to log in. Ensure you're using one dash, as it is, the whole number as it is. You should be able to log in. For your benefit, I will again send that email this thing to you, your email ID. It looks like you're using the correct ID, DAV Institute of Management Studies. Dr. Isha Malhotra, your Dronacharya College of Engineering. Is that correct? I have sent you your email ID on the chat. You can log in. Ranjit Singh ji, there's a different email ID that has been registered. I have sent you the email ID that is currently being registered. Currently that is registered.
Rakesh sir, please put in the link for the first login. Dr. Tilak Raj wants to log in.
Dr. Tilak Raj wants for JC Bose UST YMCA. Sir, please share us your AICTE PID to tell you your email ID. Dr. Isha Malhotra, the email ID that I sent you, please do a copy paste on that, principal at, and then you put in the AICTE PID. You should be able to log in. For YMCA University, I'm sending you the email ID, Dr. Tilagraj. Dr. Isha, first click on the link that was provided, the bit.ly link. You will land to the portal homepage. On that, click on School Admin. Once you click on School Admin, the login credentials page will come up. In the email ID box, enter the email ID. Below that, the school ID. Please enter the AICTE permanent ID and the password also the AICTE permanent ID. And then click on login. Once the login process will begin, your activation process will begin. You will land up at the terms and conditions page. Accept the terms and condition, and you should go ahead. Dr. Isha, our side, we've been able to see that, the process is working. The others have been able to get through. We may have to see what additionally you have a different set of challenge by typing at the email ID or copy pasting the email ID. What I will do now is I will quickly try and go ahead, and then we'll come back with people, those who still have a problem in logging in or in activating their account. We will come back again. In the meantime, the others, those who are there, can proceed, and then I'll come back again to all those who have not been able to activate their account. For the benefit of others that are there, I'm just going to do a quick poll here as to try to figure out how many of us here belong to engineering, polytechnic, pharmacy, and others. I'm just going to do a quick 2-minute poll. Request you to respond to these poll, and so that we can better process. I'm just opening up the poll. On all your screens, you should be getting a poll question that is there. Please respond to the poll question. We're just trying to understand what type of colleges are currently over here. So we have about 25% respondents already. About 20 people have responded. request others to respond. In the next 30 seconds, we will end the poll. We've got about 35% respondents. Last couple of seconds before we close the poll. Thank you for giving your poll responses. So we've got about 20 engineering colleges, 21 polytechnics, and 2 management colleges that are there and 1 others. So thank you for giving this thing. Now I will take you through a step-by-step process of what next needs to be done for the colleges that have got activated themselves. Others will come back to you and activate your account also. In the meantime, you can view this particular thing. So all those colleges that have been able to activate them, you can go on to this upload panel here. This is from where we will be able to add more data through Excel format, and then I will take you through the manual format also, how you can go about adding this. So I think what I can do is I can do one more quick poll in trying to understand if you've got any ERP system installed in your organization, or do you have any student in management system that is there. Let me run a poll on that also, so that I will get an idea as to what kind of systems and how do I go about structuring this particular presentation. So I'm again doing a quick 2-minute poll for my benefit. This is for my benefit, trying to understand how your data would be structured. So I'm just running in a quick poll. Request you to also please respond to this. I really want to understand as to what kind of ERP system, if you have any, or whether you've homegrown any system, you've licensed any from an ERP vendor, you're using Excel to keep your student data, teacher data, timetable data, or you're using it on paper to do that. So I see a lot of you have it on Excel, so that would be good. Those who are having ERP system and license system, or ERP that has been licensed from a vendor, or ERP that is homegrown, that is also good. For colleges that are doing on paper, yes, we have a system for you also. We'll have another 30 seconds before this poll ends. We should be ending in the next 10-15 seconds. Thank you for giving your responses. So here what I'm getting to understand is you have, most of you have it on Excel, homegrown ERP 2 and license ERP 6. There's a procedure for you also that we will follow, and for those who have it on paper, 3 colleges, we will show you how to do manual data also. So here, what we have is, once you are on the upload panel, on the right side that you would see is different drop downs that are there. These are the different file formats that you need to download: course level format, degree format, department format, branch, class, division. Each of them you will have to click on download format, save the file where you would want to. Say I would want to save it on desktop in a folder called as 360 degree feedback or 360 data, and I would save the file. Similarly, I will go to degree and I will download the format. So these are all the file formats that are standard that need to be downloaded. These are the formats that we will update. If you click on course level and if you click on preview, you will understand what this data is all about, what information we will be required. Once we have saved the file, what I will do is I will go ahead and open the file. If I open the file, you would see is in the first file there are about 3 columns that are there. One is the school ID, one is the external course level ID, and one is the course level. What does this mean? The school ID is your AICTE permanent ID. You are going to put in your AICTE permanent ID here. In your course level ID, for where there is automation in colleges where you have an ERP system, you will get this ID from your ERP system. Where you are maintaining it on Excel, you can simply use 1, 2, 3, 4. Course level would be undergraduate, UG, PG. This would be there as part of your file. This is how you will be creating your first file. The first file would be course level. As simple as that, you would create is saying that this is your school ID, this is your course level ID, and this is your course level. UG undergraduate, PG postgraduate. For diploma colleges, you can put 1, 2, 3 and only diploma. Okay. You for places where there's only diploma, you can put 1 as diploma also. This is your first file. You can save this file. If you save this file, save it as a CSV file only and close the file. Once you have saved the file, then we'll go on to how this file can be uploaded to the system. On your left hand side here, you will see the first button that is there is called as course level. For some of you, the other options may be grayed out because there is a process in which you are going to upload. After you upload in sequence, only then the other options get enabled. You may only be seeing one that is activated there as course level. Click on course level, click on browse, select the file that you had created and updated, click on open, click on upload. This is as simple a process as that. Okay, upload it to temporary table. You can now go in and process this file. Now you will see here that the 3 records that I wanted to upload are shown here. I can go on to the batch scanning status and I can see what will happen over there. I can go to batch upload status. This is the file that I have uploaded right now. My batch upload status, 3 records. I can go ahead and process this file. Once I process this file is when my data will get added and updated. So if there were any error records, it will tell me what is the error record. So here, if I come here, if I come to my batch upload status and I check for error records, I can download these error records and see what is the problem in these error records. So there is no error. It got uploaded successfully. So all these entries got updated. The 3 entries that I had done, I have got all updated. There are no errors over there. Similarly, you can now go ahead and create the next file, that is the degree file. So the different degrees that are offered, the different diplomas that are offered in your college, you can add them over here. You can simply download the format, preview and see what each of these fields mean. I will go ahead and open the degree file that is there. The degrees that are offered can be put in here. Your first and foremost, your college ID will be your AICTE ID. Degree that would be there. What are the different degrees offered in your college? You can use that, create them. So for example, if you're giving diploma in engineering or you're doing BTech, bachelor in architecture, you would have these as a certain set of files that would be there. I'm just showing you the samples based on what is offered in your college. You can go ahead and put them there. That would be there. For colleges that have got automation, you can extract this from your ERP, put the degree ID that is there in your system, that would be there. You can use the same degree ID. For people, those who are on Excel, can use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Similarly, you will be creating these files. For those who have it on manual, on paper, I will show that also as to how you can go ahead and add your data. So if you want to add course level, simply come on masters, come on course level, click on course level. Once you are in course level, you can go to add. You can see if there is nothing that is there, you can go on add course level. You can add in your course level UG, PG and give it a code and simply click on add. For colleges that don't have Excel, are using it on manual, you can use this add course level format also. Those who have Excel also can use this as add course level. After that, if you want to add in your degrees that are there, simply click on degree and you can add in your degree here also. So add degree, if you go here, you can put in the degree name, degree code and the course level. You can select what is there and put in your degree ID. So you can do it through Excel, you can do it through your add program. We have both these methodologies available. Similarly, we will now go through the other file, which is our departments file. After degree, you will go through the department file that is there. You can download the format for department. You can save this file. We will open the Excel file. Our department file we will open. You will see the different headings that are there, what each of them mean. They are clear here. But if you want more clarity, you can go here and click on preview. Entire explanation is provided. The document that was given to you also has that you can put in your school ID as the AICTE permanent ID, department code that would be there, department name will be there, and ensure that all the department at the end you put true or false or 1 or 0 for the department that is enabled. So something like this, that would be there. So if you've got architecture, if you've got agriculture, that is there, or if you've got chemical engineering, that is there. If you've got civil engineering, you can put the civil engineering, that is there. Please ensure that you use is enabled one over there, so that your enabled is there. Department ID, department code, you can put them there. Your school ID will still remain the AICTE permanent ID that was provided to you. Please ensure that you use that in all the columns. The other fields would be are not mandatory, so you can go ahead and skip them. But if you have those details, you can enter those details also.
Rakeshji, I want to just mention that the colleges that are under DTE, usually DTE has a standard list for the departments, branches, and subjects, and the same list can be used here.
Correct.
Including the same subject codes. So there are standard codes across all the polytechnic colleges.
Similarly, we can go on to branch, class, subject, division. Once you have downloaded, then updated, please go ahead and upload the files from here. After you've uploaded, go to batch upload status and click on process to ensure that the files are processed and the data is uploaded into the system. Once you've uploaded into the system, you would be able to see on the dashboard, the numbers would populate on the dashboard and come up. So once you add your branches, once you add your other things, you will see them coming up here on the dashboard. We will also be showing you how to check your quality report, that would be there. Once you are in this quality section, over here we have this quality report section where you can go ahead and see what kind of data that you have uploaded, what is the status of that upload. So request you to create couple of files, and I will take an update on if you are having any issues in creating and uploading these files or going into masters and creating these files. Let us have some of you create these files, and in the meantime, those who are not able to log in, I will try and address those on the chat as to what is the issue with you. In the meantime, the others can start uploading these 3, 4 files, 5 files, continue uploading more files, and let us see what kind of problems you face so that we can solve your problems out. Pawan Dayaji, if you can send in your AICTE PID, I will see what is the email ID that is there. I will send it across to you. Pawan Dayaji, I have sent you the email ID on the chat. Please log in with this email ID. You should be able to log into Deenbandhu Choturam University of Science and Technology. Pawan Dayaji, the first time password will be your AICT PID, permanent ID that you gave me. That is your first time password also. And the school ID is also the same for the first time. Manav Rachna ji, for you, please ensure that the pop-ups are not blocked. It may be that you have a pop-up blocker that is there, that is blocking the pop-up for download. Please check on the top right corner. There may be a pop-up blocker. Just say that enable all pop-ups from this website, and you should be able to download them. Anybody else facing problem in downloading from the website or having any issues in processing the file? Manav Rachna ji, what is the message that it is coming up when you click on download format? Yeah, this message would essentially be that there is some block pop-up that is getting blocked. What is the browser that you are using? You are using Chrome, Mozilla? Chrome. For your benefit, I will try it in Chrome also as we speak. At the down below, madam, it should show you that this is what is there at the base bar. If you would see at the base, the file would get downloaded directly. It may not have prompted you that the file is downloaded, but it would have downloaded at the base. Over here, if you could see. See here, madam, at the bottom base. If you go in downloads, also you should be able to see the files if they have got downloaded. Click on these three dots, click on the downloads, and you should be able to see the downloads here. Anybody else facing any issues? So once you uploaded the departments, then you can go ahead and start creating your branches that are there. The branches that are taught in, usually the degree department and branches will be the same. Where you have your intake that is there, you will have the same degree, the same department, the same branch, depending on the size of your college. These will be differently positioned. But yes, you can go ahead and create these further files that are there. The branch master will be there. These are just some of the sample branches that are there. You've tried and taken them here. I've just, for your reference, I've put them here. Based on what is being taught in your college, you can use them. Ensure that the branch IDs that you give them are different. All of the branches should have different branch IDs that are there. Department should have different department IDs that are there. Once you have created these branch files, then you can move on to class, division, subject. Similarly, files you can go ahead. For your reference, these are there here that are there. The entire review is available with the explanation what it means, what is there. The entire definition is there. We've also shared with you the Word document that has the explanation of all the fields that are there. Even after this, if you have any issues in creating the files, uploading the files, you can always email us to fdc360degree@aicte-india.org with the issues that you are having, with the concerns that you are having. And we'll see and answer your questions on the email. Once you have uploaded the file, please ensure you go on to the batch status and run the process command. Very essential that you run the process. The scan will show you as to what is the status of your data going to be there, how many are going to be inserted, how many are going to be updated, and if there are any errors, what the different errors would be. That the batch status will give you. But after you've uploaded, please ensure that you click the process button here. That will ensure that the processing happens and the data is uploaded to the system. On the dashboard, you will see the counts appearing here. That would be there. Once the teachers you upload, once students you upload, all these once you start uploading, these numbers will populate. You can go on to the data quality report to check the different quality status of your data, the quality of data that you uploaded, which means that if you've missed out any department ID, you've missed any department name, giving without phone number, giving without email IDs, it is okay to do that, but it will just tell you in your data that you have got about 8 departments where there is no phone number, and there are 7 departments where there are no email IDs given at department level. for the benefit of users that don't have an ERP system, Excel, and are on manual paper, can go ahead in the master section into the department section and add the department. Similarly, you have for branch, you can go down to branch and click on branch and add your branches here. Click on add branch, it will take you to the branch level and you can start adding the branch. This also where there is a computerized system available, people have it on Excel, admins that have on Excel can go ahead and do this also. It is not that it is only available for those who are doing in manual. You can go ahead and do it from here also. You can go ahead and add your classes that would be there. Add your classes that are there. You can click add and add your classes that are there. If you have different divisions that are there, A, B, C, D divisions that are there, if your intake is larger and you've created groups of students, those are called as division. Groups of students, you can put them in division A, division B, division C, or division 1, 2, 3, based on the kind of division that you have in your college. That is how division would go. Subject would be your subject list that is there. The subjects that are taught, you can add in the subjects that are there. You can download the format, you can preview the format that are there. If I preview the format, the school ID again, as I said, I will repeat, it's your AICTE permanent ID. You need to use that everywhere. For subject codes, you can use for colleges under DTE, can use the standard DTE code, DTE subject code that is there. You can use that. Subject name, subject type can be there, whether it's theory, lab, a small short name, and the subject credits that are there. This is also available in your download format. So if I download the format, I save the file. I can save the subject file and open the subject file. You would see that the same subject details are here. This again can be updated manually, or if you have maintained it somewhere in the Excel, you can copy paste from there and paste it here in this CSV file and upload the CSV file. I know it will take time for you to create these files. These files can be created and uploaded. Please ensure that you upload this at the earliest. As Colonel Venkat said, it is mandatory for you to complete this process. For those who cannot complete it, today, tomorrow, you can complete it today, tomorrow, day after. You can complete this out. Yes, this entire workshop will be available on YouTube. There will be YouTube videos that we will give you in the help section of our portal also, where you will be able to view these videos as to how you can create these files, how you can upload these files. For colleges that have not been able to activate themselves, or there is an issue that is there, please write over here. And for colleges that have not been able to do that, you can also email us at fdc360degree@aict-india.org. Please send out an email to us saying that you have these issues. We will see what can be done. Please send in your AICTE PID, your full name, the email address, and sorry, the email address, the AICTE permanent ID, your college name and address. Please ensure you send that across to us on FDC 360 degree at aict-india.org, and we'll look at it and address your concern. I will do a quick poll on colleges that were able to register, activate themselves, so that I know how many we would need to follow up with. So I'm just doing a quick 1 minute, 1.5 minute poll. I will try and reduce the poll time from 2 minutes to 1.5 minutes to really see how many colleges were able to register, activate themselves. So I'm just opening up this one poll. So I see only 2 colleges were not able to activate their accounts. Request you to please send in the email to the email ID as I mentioned. So we will ensure that your colleges get priority and see how we can go about activating your colleges. We end in about 5 seconds. Thank you for your responses. So we know that about 24 colleges were able to activate and 4 colleges had an issue. I request all the 4 colleges to please send the email out there, and we'll try and solve your problem. If you have any issues in uploading, please do write out over here in the chat, and let me see if I can answer some of your questions here in the upload thing. If you have any issues in creating any files, if you are having any issues, if I can answer, we've got some time. We can definitely look at that.
On behalf of AICTE as well as Smart Cookies, we would like to request everyone to please participate in the poll. This will help us to enhance the procedures of working with all of you and also increase the efficiency of the project. So thank you.
So is it over, Rakesh?
Sir, yes, sir. We've left it now to the participants to update the files and let us know in case they have any issues in creating the files. I've done a couple of polls to really understand how they are going ahead. They are creating the files and uploading. If they have any issues, they can chat with us, or they can email us back. Is what I've told them, that if they have any issues in uploading, they can email us back.
Roughly, if you tell me how many were the people in the institute which got registered online today?
Online that people got activated right now is, I see about 20 of them having activated their accounts here.
Okay, so
20 colleges have activated their accounts.
Perfect, perfect. So do I understand that? Let us be of the opinion that it has gone reasonably well. An initiation has been made for us to initiate them. Subsequently, now it's up to the institute.
Correct.
But what we will do is, anybody putting up a query, anybody putting up a requirement of any nature, between us and your team, we should be in a position to help them to solve it.
Correct. Right, sir. We will be there to help them to solve them out. That would be there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Rakesh. It was a very, very enlightening session, and thank you, Avinash sir. Thanks a lot for remaining throughout this particular activity online. Thank you once again, sir. Thank you. And all the participants, thanks a lot. Please do follow this up. Please do follow this up with an activity at your end now to make sure that you take it on from here. Any query, any issues, the email ID has been mentioned. Please put your query there. You will surely get a response. Last words from Avinash sir before we call today's session off.
Thank you very much, sir. Basically, this entire presentation, I'm sure, has been already circulated. Those who have missed it can review this also on YouTube. And please feel free to ask any question on the FDC 360-degree feedback email. It's very important that we understand if you are having any problems. Most of the people should not have problems. Rakesh sir, how many people have uploaded data files? What is the maximum number of data files that have been uploaded? Has anybody uploaded the student master?
I've not seen anybody reach there yet. There is no college that is reached till there. There
So
is
the
one
question
college though.
on whether this will be available on YouTube. The answer is yes, this will be available on YouTube. There is a instruction manual also that will be sent to all of you. We'll make the instruction manual available also on the website. So once you log in as an administrator, you will be able to go into the help section and see this entire instruction manual.
Dr. Tilaraj says that they've been able to upload the student master file also.
Very nice.
Sir, do please do ensure that you click the process button after you uploaded all the files, so that they would run through. But congratulations, Dr. Tilak, for uploading the files.
Avinash, sir, you would excuse me, sir. Please continue and then close the program as per your convenience, sir.
Sure, sir. Thank you very much. Rakesh, sir,
Yeah.
can you check whether the teacher files if they were able to see the teacher files? Because the teacher master that they had given to AICTE has been already uploaded for them, correct?
No, some colleges would have it, some colleges would not have it.
Okay. Now the colleges where they have given the teacher master file to AICTE, all those files, all those teachers' data will be already there in the system. So the only thing that you would have to do would be to verify that the information is complete. The student subject master file, has anybody tried to upload that? The college that uploaded the student file, would they by any chance have the student subject mapping file? That's one of the most important files. And also teacher subject file, because that's how the students will get connected to teachers. Now, the whole purpose of this data is that when a student logs in, we know he's a student from your college. When a student is giving feedback to a teacher, we know that student is studying a particular subject under that teacher. So this kind of authentication and validation is provided by this uploading. Rakesh sir, do you have a teacher master here? DT may have information on some of these data files. DT might have complete data files for students, maybe student subject mapping. In case somebody from DT is on this call, we would love to interact and find out if we can enable DTE to upload the data. That will reduce the workload on colleges. Rakesh sir, even though you had covered the student and teacher access, can we ask people if they have any questions? Because finally, once the data upload is done, the actual, the master files are created, the actual data will come from students giving feedback to teachers doing self-reporting, HODs giving the department level data, principals giving the institute level data. So the entire process has to work for AICTE to accomplish their mission and for your teachers to be enrolled into the rewards program.
So continuing with what Avi sir said, in terms of the files, once you have created these files, you can go in to the Add 360-degree feedback activities data section that is here in the master. That would be there. That is where we put up the different activities that are there for the institute activities as contribution to society, departmental activities. All these are put up here. The existing ones will be there, but the ones that you would want to additionally add, you can add them here. If you're seeing blank in this section, in 360 activities section, please click on copy from group admin. That essentially would mean is that it would get transfer, all the data that would be there that AICTE has defined would come to you as the activities that are there.
Just to share the experience of implementing it various colleges, what we found is that a lot of people have problem in logging in, and sometimes they would have problem in downloading and getting an app started. And it would be a good idea for every college coordinator to think of having a local help desk to help the students and teachers on how to use this system. We have provided the documentation on how to use the system. One we talked about today was for the administrators, but there is a similar document available for students and teachers, and that document will also be made available to you. In fact, Rakesh sir, maybe you can even show them where it is available on the website right now. You have the help files on the website, right? Rakesh sir?
Yes, sir.
Can you please show them where the help files are available? For the students and teachers.
On the main
page. Yes,
on the main login page, when you go in here, on the bottom below is the help section that is there. If you click on the help section, you will be able to see the different help options that are available. Student, teacher, sponsor. These are available here. You can simply click on the student help and you will be able to see for the web, the Android and the iOS help that is available. You can click and see the help that is there. If you go to the AICTE 360 help, you will get how the AICTE 360 feedback is supposed to be given by for the principal.
Can you show it? We're not seeing it.
I'm showing it.
Yeah, okay. Now it's seeing.
So I will take you through the help section that is there.
Okay.
Once you are on the main page, on the main page, you will see is this help section here at the bottom below in the red patch. Click the help here and you will be landed to the help section that would be there. So for if you want to see the AICTE 360 degree feedback help, click on the AICTE 360 degree feedback help. The web will show you the web feedback. The Android will show you how you will be able to give the feedback on Android. If you are a teacher and want to give in the feedback, simply click on it and it will tell you, it will give you by the screenshots as to what all you can click, where you can click, how you can go about giving the feedback. So the different process like the teaching process, the contribution to society, as these two feature sets are available currently for the teacher can give that. The HOD will have additional departmental activities and the principal will have institute activity and ACR as additional option.
Does anybody have any questions on sending the credentials to students and teachers? Because as soon as you upload the data, the next important part is to make sure that the students get their credentials and teachers get their credentials. Because every person will have their own username and password, and they can use it through web as well as mobile app. Rakesh, today we didn't talk about the mobile apps, right?
Currently, we are talking only about the admins uploading this thing. The previous presentation had that.
Uploading, you have covered very nicely. I'm just trying to think the next step, So once they upload the data, what is the next thing that they do? They send the credentials to students and teachers. And then what do students and teachers do? Most of them would end up using it through mobile app. So they would go to the Android store. Rakesh sir, you had already shown the links for the Google Play Store. So people can download the app. So these are the links. So a teacher can download the Smart Teacher app, a student can download the Smart Student app, and then they will have their credentials that will be emailed by the administrators to the students and teachers. Using those credentials, they will log in, and then they will see the 360-degree feedback screens. Are any people here not aware of the 360-degree feedback screens? Rakesh, maybe that's one more question we should ask, in which case we can show them back the 360-degree feedback screens. If you look at your old presentation, Rakesh, you can quickly show them some of those screens. Because I think everybody they were able to log in, and they were also able to upload the files. So I don't think they will have too many problems in activating their registration as well as uploading the master files. Only the next few steps of sending emails and the apps. You have that nicely covered, Rakesh sir, on your presentation that we had made in the month of December. I think we did it for all the colleges.
Correct.
From Haryana. Okay. So if you can pull that out, you can quickly show that so people know where to refer to. And that is also available on YouTube.
Those videos are available on YouTube. People can refer to them on the YouTube. You can send out the SMSs and emails out from this master section here. Once you click on master, you can scroll down. Once you scroll down to send SMS email, and you can select the SMS email you want to send to students, to teachers. The list of students would be shown up. You can send it to the list by the department or by the class. You can send them out, or you can send them email out to everybody. They will get their credentials. They will get their student PRN that would be there. The student ID that is there, they would get that. They would also get the password that would be there. You can send them out here, or you can send them out individually over here by clicking on these buttons and SMS and email. And these can be sent out to people that would be there. Send out to students, send out to teachers.
And do you have access to the student screens and teacher screens?
I don't have them right now.
Okay.
Anybody has questions, please put them up on the chat. We will try to address those questions.
Rakesh, I cannot become a presenter, otherwise I have your old presentations that you had prepared, where you have the screen layouts for student giving feedback to teacher on their app.
संध्याकाळी करतो. Sir, I will show the presentation. I have the presentation. I will show the presentation that is there.
Okay, please.
I'm putting up the presentation. I'll show the presentation. So these are the feedback screens for students. If you click on, if after you've logged in as a student, the student would be able to get this AICTE feedback as an option that would be there, where he would be selecting the subjects that were assigned to him, were already mapped for him. He would be able to select the subject, and then the teacher name and the questions would pop up, saying that these are the questions that he is answering for, and the star rating that he gives for them. Similarly, we have the app that is there, which is our AICTE 360-degree feedback this thing for the app, where the student can go in, click on the app, click on the 360-degree feedback, select the subject, and give the star ratings that are there. Some set of questions that would be asked that would be there would be this. Has the teacher covered the entire syllabus? And these questions are fixed. These are currently fixed by AICTE.
Rakesh, sir, in the same presentation, you have the teacher screens also, the HOD screens also. If you can quickly show those. Because finally, all the students, all the teachers are going to come to the administrator asking these questions.
So teachers would get two options, as I had said, for giving their feedback, the teaching process and contribution to society. HOD will have additional departmental activities. Principal will have institute activities and ACR as additional options. So once the teacher logs in, based on the kind of login he or she is, they would get this option as teaching process. They can add in the teaching process that would be there. That means how many scheduled classes were scheduled and how many actually the teacher took. So the teacher would be able to select the name of the course, the semester for which the course is, put in the scheduled classes that were there. So if 50 classes were scheduled, and you can put 50 classes. And if you took 50 classes, you put them full 50. If you've taken 45, you can put 45 classes. You can upload the timetable image over the timetable also over here. Choose image, or you can upload the image here. Click on submit, and the teaching process would be complete for that particular subject. In terms of contribution to society, the different contributions that the teacher does in terms of conducting yoga classes or participating in any of the Government of India schemes, those can be put up here. So the teacher would select the semester for which the activity was done and upload the image. If he or she has taken out photographs of the yoga classes taken or participation in the Swachh Bharat mission, those photographs can be uploaded here. Typical points that are there, or typical activities in contribution to society, would be blood donation camp, yoga classes, induction program, medical camp, literacy camp, election duty, environment awareness camp. All such things that are there, these would be considered as part of contribution to society, and reward points from 1 to 5 can be put up here, and those will be awarded as part of the 360-degree points program. For HOD, the additional activity that is there as departmental activities, the departmental activities will be added up here. The teacher can select, the HOD will select for which teacher, in which semester, what activity was allotted to him, and whether it was completed or not. Once it is completed, he would put up those activities here, attach the image that was there as a note that was given that you need to complete this activity. That note can be attached here. Some examples of departmental activities that are there, that are, would amount to departmental activities. There was a practical exam timetable in charge, coordinating, becoming an internal, examples that are here. Additionally, part of the 360-degree activities can be added. As an administrator, you can add in more activities that are there. So once you are here, if you go into masters, if you go into add 360-degree feedback activities, you can add in more activities here the way you would want to. So these are all customizable activities that are there. These can be added if the teacher has done some activity that is there in this section. These can be added out there. As far as the principal goes, the principal will have additional 2 activities, the ACR and the institute activities. Remember, here we are not calculating the ACR. The process for ACR calculation stays the way it is. There is no change in that process. We are only taking in the final score. of ACR. So institute activities that are there, different institute activities are added by the principal for a HOD or for a teacher. Different activities that the teacher does, those are added here. And in terms of ACR, the rating is there from 5 to 10, 5 for being satisfactory and 10 for being extraordinary. The general institute activities that are there, anything that is to do with the institute as a whole, making an in charge for internship is an institute activity. Making somebody as an NBA, NACC coordinator is an institute activity. Making somebody an HOD, dean, associate dean, or library in charge is an institute activity. It is up to the administrator and the college to decide what activity falls where. Certain times, some activities can be departmental activities also, and they can be there also and here also. Both the places, it can be there. Each of these activities are rated from points 1 to 4, and they can be added here. We also have an app for the same thing. The AICTE, the app that is there, Smart Teacher app that is there. Once the teacher logs in, he or she can then select the AICTE feedback and give in the feedback.
Rakesh, if you are done, you can just do one more poll about the satisfaction level about the seminar, and then we can close the event.
Yeah, I will do a final poll now.
And also, feel free to ask any questions. I know there was a lot that was covered here. Just to recap, we covered initial login by the institute, uploading all the master files required for authentication of the students and teachers and HODs and principals, and validation, making sure that the student is giving feedback only on the teacher that is teaching them, and sending credentials to students and teachers, they downloading the app, giving the feedback on the web as well as on the app.
I'm just conducting a quick 1-minute poll to understand how satisfied you were with this thing, with this workshop. And we will go ahead and after this workshop is complete, we'll go ahead and close this session out. So final poll.
Please give us your feedback, and also please let us have suggestions if you have any, whether the pace with which we covered all the issues, the illustrations that we gave, the explanation that we gave, if any of those things needed improvement, please let us know so that we can improve our documentation and our presentation.
Last 5 seconds. Thank you for your responses on the poll.
All right. So thanks again, and we will close this session. Anybody from AICTE, if they want to add anything, please do. Otherwise, Rakesh sir, please go ahead and close the session.
I will do that. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody, for being there, for being part of this presentation. Thank you very much.